Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who...
He's having a hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise makes a move down the right. McAllister gets a foot in here. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Fermin. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Borussia Dortmund have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And he welcomes it in. Hakimi. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against it. Fallen! Pull it. And here's Dembele. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Yeah, Nesta, Rijkaard. He leaps for it! Goal! Japan! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
McAllister! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. Spread to the right, flings it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. Koundé. Zanetti.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ribéry is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's found the way past. It's Neymar! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Pass somewhat off target. Forlan. Good running, strong and purposeful.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Wriggles his way through. And it's McAllister. And it's Tonali. McAllister. And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Knocks it out wide. Koundé finding himself in space. Oh, he's Fermin! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Olise. Borussia Dortmund different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
A case now of complete control.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And here's Totti.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. McAllister. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Bullet. Big chance! And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's McAllister. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Borussia Dortmund still making a fight of this. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Lopez. Great defending, strong and a chance! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And Ribéry! Of Vieira! Good strike, quite an alarm. Vermin. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Great vision. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and have restored some sort of respectability. Donnarumma punts it upfield. And here's Totti. Totti, good pup. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's Totti! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Substitution
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Vieira. Number 17, Riker. Number 11, Neymar. Number 19,
Koundé cuts out the pass.
Coming on the field.
They may end up with some
number
regret with this
16,
tactic, but you have to admire their
Number
commitment to
21,
goals.
Peeler. Number 7, Owen. Number 8, Zico. Substitution.
And here's McAllister. Now it's Eze. Decent chance!
Borussia.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And they've got a throw.
There will be
5 minutes to add.
added time.
Now it's McAllister. Referee has just said play on. And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, look at the space here. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Totti. He's had it taken off him. And that's been intercepted. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
I'd like to draw your attention
The end
to
of the
screen
game.
right now for
Reflections?
information on our
Well,
shuttle
Peter,
bus
this
service.
was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but